Gonna take a little video here. Figured it'd be a little bit more informative than the pictures. Give you a better idea of the truck. A little walk around here. Paint's in pretty good shape on this truck for being all original. I'd rated it like a 7, 7.5. But my scales are pretty critical, so it's all original paint from what I can tell, and the cladding is also all original. You can tell it's not faded or dull in any spots. It matches the black like they came from the factory. I try to keep it pretty oiled up with Mother's back to black. Do it about every time I wash it, or every other time. What else? I'll start it up here for you. This wheel was the cleanest one since I've owned the truck. The back ones look a little faded, like somebody tried to refinish them themselves, or they polished the aluminum once they stripped the clear coat, but they're still pretty good looking. This one's also the same way as that other rear one. It's in pretty good shape though. In between the spokes are nice and clean. So this one was the one they didn't refinish. You can see the clear coat, how it's kind of scaling there. But nonetheless, it's still a pretty clean wheel for 20 years old, you know. Here, I'll start it up. Here, pop the hood. Truck didn't come with original mats, but I just bought some cheap rubber ones. They're kind of hard to keep clean. I try to wash them every time, but you can tell underneath the carpet's really immaculate in this truck. The rubber and everything like that. Door panels are in good shape. The leather's in really nice shape. You can tell these buttons, it's pretty common on Typhoons, they like turn white rather than stay black like those ones. It's just a common thing, I guess. Start it up. This truck does have a GM security. It came with a GM security system. There's still a sticker on it. You can hear the intercooler pump. I have it hot wired. I removed it because when I bought the truck, the siren would go off every time I would start it. So the only thing you have to do is, there's a button up under the dash that you press simultaneously with turning the key. Let me do that. As you can see, it fires right up. I put a new cap and rotor in it, so there's no sporadic movement of the tack. All the gauges are good. Steering wheel's in really clean shape. See, there's no like peeling or anything. I just had this thing inspected. I guess it's almost been a year, but it has 46,341 miles on it now. The wideband is hooked up, but the bung, the O2 sensor, isn't connected because it's still a stock exhaust. I was planning on getting a test pipe and welding in a bung for O2 sensor for the wideband, but never got around to it. But this truck's super clean. I mean, the leather on the seat is in really good shape. No major cracks or anything of that nature. You can see that seat's extremely clean. This one just has, you know, the regular cracking in it from sitting on it, the wear marks, but they're not deep. I mean, they're pretty much original. The back seats looks like it's never been sat in. Armrests are in good shape. The headliner's in really, really good shape. It still has the original notice on it and everything like that. The visors are in good shape. The vanities work. I'll pop the hatch. The thing I was telling you about this part, it's cracked here. Like it should be connected to this bracket underneath, and it's caused a little bit of rubbing on there. But you know, from these trucks, like up in the front, it's most common. You can see like a line since they didn't put any type of adhesive on the back of these, the cladding on these trucks, so it leaves like a rub mark. But that's the only piece that's broken. I mean, this one's original and in good shape, but you can also see where it rubs a little bit there. It's pretty good other than that. It has the RPM 52mm or 57mm throttle body, ported, polished, the RPM intake and charge pipe. I also have the brake booster hose with the AN fitting and the boost tap for the boost gauge. Has a fuel pressure gauge, 255 Walboro. The relocation for the overflow due to the coolant or the cold air intake, but the AC and everything works really good. You can tell it doesn't leak anything, doesn't tick, doesn't, you know, it's really smooth. It's in good shape. Everything's in good shape. The original spares back there never seem to be used or anything like that. The tailgate works properly. Everything seems to be good. Wind blew a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Still has the original decals for the towing and everything, not to tow with it. Things in good shape with the jams. Show you it's still all the original paint and body work on the jams, no body work or anything like that. Try to let this thing focus in. That's pretty much it.